It's just a few days away from the annual Ebubeleni, got it right, Ebubeleni Music Festival, held in Port Elizabeth in the Eastern Cape. The event has grown so much that it has moved to an even bigger venue. Well, to tell us more, we're joined in studio by Monica Newton, who's the Deputy Director at the Department of Arts and Culture, and the very much so loved musician, Vusi Nova. Good to have both of you. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you for having us.
So, we seem to be focusing a lot on Port Elizabeth. There's a lot happening there.
Indeed.
There really is. Talk to me a bit more about the festival.
Well, it's the 4th edition of Ebubeleni, named because Port Elizabeth is such a friendly, welcoming city, which is, of course, why there's so many people there at this time of the year. And there's a lot of activity in our big tourism cities with culture. So we in the Department of Arts and Culture have supported the Ebubeleni Festival, obviously because it provides opportunities for wonderful artists like Vusi and, of course, Zahara, Tandiswa Mzai, Nati, and many others from the Eastern Cape. But also this year, international artists like Don Laka and Dr. Victor and the Rasta Rebels as well. So a great lineup. 27th of December. The weather forecast looks fantastic. St. George's Park, gates open at 11.
So this must be a fantastic one for you to be a part of, Vusi.
I think it's great, and I mean, I'm from Port Elizabeth, so that's my hometown.
Yes.
You know, so for me, it's just great to be part of the lineup. I mean, I remember last year, I was just attending. I wasn't performing.
Okay.
You know, and I felt like being on that stage so much. So I get to be on the stage.
So your wish is being granted this year. You're going to be on that stage. I actually see that you've changed the venue from the Adcock Stadium to St. George's Park. This is obviously a bigger venue.
The festival has grown every year, and it's wonderful to see it moving to an even better venue, an even larger venue. And this is hopefully the start of a long relationship between the festival and St. George's Park.
Yeah, you know, performing in your hometown must be a very different experience. Is it something you feel you always need to go back? You know, it's one thing staying here, but it's another thing going home.
That's the thing, because remember, there you're basically performing in front of people. Some of them know you.
Yes.
Your family members are there as well, because I know for a fact my family will be there. So I'm just excited about it. Yeah, I can't wait.
I'm sure it's going to be a great one. Now, having an event like this, and one thing about this period is there are music festivals in every single province, in all of the cities, all over the place, and it seems like a big competition to see who can offer the best music festival. This particular festival, what does it do for PE? What has it done for tourism? And it's obviously a good money spinner as well.
Well, at one point it started out with largely a local audience, but as the festival has grown, we've seen a lot more people come from outside coming. Festinos, as we call them, the guys that come to festivals, are really flooding in, which is obviously one of the reasons that it's moving to a larger venue. But we support festivals for a range of different reasons at the Department of Arts and Culture. First of all, because it creates opportunities for artists like Vusi and others, but also because of the local economic development impact. You're looking at tourists coming in, hotel rooms being booked, taxis being booked, food being bought. So we're really seeing with the big festivals a major economic impact. And of course, the wonderful thing about festivals is placemaking as well. It's an opportunity to market cities. And of course, earlier you had the CEO of Nelson Mandela Bay Tourism, who's a supporter and a partner in the project. And it's so important for culture to really be a major part of how cities market themselves.
That's wonderful. How many people are you expecting about?
Goodness, that's a really good question.
I'm thinking about 15,000
people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Which would be amazing.
That's a great crowd. That's a really good crowd. Vusi, just talk to me about your year. How's it been for you?
My year has been so amazing. I mean, I released my second album beginning of the year. So I've been promoting that. And also, I mean, there's a couple of songs I've done with Nati as well.
Yes.
We're releasing next year on Valentine's.
On
14th
Valentine's.
of Feb.
Beautiful.
A duo kind of thing together. So it's been an amazing year. I've been working very hard for 2016. So.
And the opportunities you've been there, which has been so nice. Because you know, you have a look at musicians in this industry now. This is a real thriving industry. This is real now.
I think we're taking steps the right direction right now. I mean, the quality of musicians coming out right now, in terms of the vocalists right now, in terms of production, we're taking everything is moving the right direction. Yeah.
Which is a good thing. I mean, and it makes it makes it so heartwarming to see people supporting local when you go to these festivals. And when, I mean, you talk about, I know the groundbreaking thing of Casper filling up the dome.
The dome, yes.
A local artist filling up a dome all by himself. But you've got our group of artists coming together, filling up stadiums all over the country. South Africans are loving what we're offering nowadays, and that's an important thing when it comes to arts and culture.
Absolutely. The need to have a core audience base in your home market is absolutely fundamental to the survival of any of our sectors. So the Mzansi Golden Economy program is precisely based on building demand, building audiences, building skills, and of course using festivals, cultural events, touring ventures, and a range of other instruments to make sure that every single artist has a very strong local market to support them.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, we wish you the best of luck. In terms of tickets and all of those logistics, how does it work? I know there is a website, right, that you can go and visit.
Absolutely. Tickets range between 160 to about Golden Circle to about 700. Bring sunscreen, bring your picnic baskets, and come and join us in Port
Spend
Elizabeth.
Bring your whole family, yeah.
Bring that whole family. So it starts what time?
Gates open at 11, festival starts at 12.
So until through the night.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. So
Till
you'll
the
be able
next
to
morning.
until the next morning, hopefully, if it's a good night.
Indeed.
And this is happening. What date is this happening? We haven't even given us a
27th
date.
of
There we go.
December.
Sunday the 27th. And this is what you can expect. So 11 until late, hopefully the next morning. That is the lineup. Look at that. I mean, a fantastic lineup. You couldn't ask for more. This is happening in PE. It's at St. George's Park. And please get down there. Buy yourself some tickets to avoid that rush at the gates. And of course, CompuTicket is where you can book those tickets. So thank you again for being with us here on the program. Vusi Nova, thank you so much. And of course, Monica Newton, who is the Deputy Director for the Department of Arts and Culture. Thank you as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, as you know, tomorrow.